Hello friends, welcome back to my new channel Technotapan. And friends, today's video is a part of the previous 3 videos, which is driving license test question and answers part 1, part 2, part 3. And these are the questions which are provided by the RTO. Today also I'm going to cover about 50 questions and these answers are also provided by the RTO. So friends, this video is also going to be very beneficial for you people. Don't skip it and enjoy.
सब्सक्राइब नहीं करेंगे तो कैसे जानेंगे? और हाँ, घंटी जरूर दबाइएगा, नहीं तो अगला वीडियो जरूर मिस कर देंगे। Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, I would like to thank you for the huge response you have given to my previous videos, driving license test series question and answers in English part 1, part 2 and part 3. As you all know that these questions are already provided by the RTO and these answers are also provided by the RTO, and these question and answers are very beneficial in passing the learning license test at the RTO, which you have to give on the computer screen. There you are asked 15 questions and you have to answer a minimum of 9 correct questions in a limited time frame of 30 seconds provided for each question. Otherwise you will fail over there and your license will be rejected. So friends, without wasting any more time, I would like to proceed from question number 150 first. 150 questions are already covered in my previous videos of part 1, part 2 and part 3. If you have not watched that videos, the link is in the I button and also in the description. Go and watch it, and let's proceed to question number 150 first. While a vehicle entering a main road from branch road, the driver shall give preference to the vehicles coming from left, to the vehicles coming from the right, and option number 3 to the all vehicles proceeding along the main road. So option number 3 is the correct answer. Let's cross check it. Yes, it is the correct one. Question number 152 says this sign represents, okay, there's a driver inside a car and he's showing the symbol to stop. This signal means that he intends to stop the vehicle. So let's take on the options. Intends to go straight, intends to stop the vehicle. Option number 2 is the correct one. Let's cross check it. Yes, this is the correct answer. Question number 153, you can overtake a vehicle through the left side if the driver of that vehicle indicates his intention to turn right and proceeds to the center of the road. This is the correct option, friends. Let's cross check it. Yes, you can overtake the vehicle only in this condition from the left side. Okay, next question. This sign represents, there is a traffic policeman and this signal means that he is showing the signal means request to stop the vehicle from behind, which is the option number 1. It is the correct answer. Yes, this is the correct option. Okay, question number 155. What is tailgating? The options are driving too close behind a vehicle in dangerous manner. I think that this option is the correct one. Yes, option number 1 is the correct one. Tailgating means driving too close behind a vehicle in a dangerous manner. Next question, friends. This sign represents, okay, now this time there is a traffic signal and he's showing the signal from both hands. So I think that this sign, so request to pass the vehicle coming in opposite direction, request to pass the vehicles coming from the left, request to stop the vehicle from behind and front. Option number 3 is the correct one. Yes, option number 3 is the correct one. So friends, next question, 157th question. A vehicle can be seized by authorized officers if the vehicle is not covered by valid registration or permit. Second option, the vehicle is not covered by valid insurance. The vehicle exceeds the speed limit. I think option number 1 is the correct one. Yes, option number 1 is the correct one. Next question, 158th question. This sign represents, there's a traffic policeman and now this time he is showing a signal only from his right hand. I think that this sign means that request to stop the vehicle from front. Option number 1 is the correct one. Yes, option number 1 is the correct one. 159th question. Type of horn permitted. Okay, not prohibited, friends, permitted. So air horn, multi-toned horn and electric horn. So I think electric horn. Option number 3 is the correct one. Question number 160 says, road on which driving in reverse gear is prohibited. So on one-way road, as you all know, it is prohibited. Let's check it. Yes, it is the correct one. Question number 161. If drunken driving is detected, the driver is liable to be punished with imprisonment, which may extend to 6 months or rupees 2,000 as fine or both. So I think option number 1 is the correct one. Yes, option number 1 is the correct one. Okay, question number 162. You hold a learner license for motorcycle. Option number 1, you will drive when the traffic is less. Option number 2, you will drive the vehicle only when an instructor holding driving license to drive motorcycle accompanies. And option number 3, you will not carry any other person on the motorcycle except for the purpose of getting instructions from an instructor who holds a valid driving license to drive motorcycle. So option number 3 is the correct one, friends. Next question, question number 163. When a yellow light at an intersection appears on the signal light, the driver of the approaching vehicle should ensure safety and drive away, slow down to stop, sound horn and proceed. So option number 2 is the correct one, slow down and stop. So question number 164, all motor vehicles must covered by life insurance, third party insurance and comprehensive insurance. So friends, as you all know, third party insurance is compulsory for all vehicles. So option number 2 is the correct one. Yes, option number 2 is the correct one. 165th question says minimum distance to keep from the vehicle going in front. Now the options are 10 meter, 5 meter, safe distance according to speed. So option number 3 is the correct one, safe distance according to speed. Question number 166. The number of passengers permitted to be taken in private vehicle is recorded in the registration certificate. Option number 1 is the correct one. Okay, yes, option number 1 is correct. Let's proceed on to question number 167. Overtaking is prohibited when the road is marked with broken center lines in white color. Okay. Option number 2, the road is marked with continuous center line in yellow color. And option number 3, vehicle is driven on a steep hill. So I think that option number 3 is the correct one. Vehicle is driven on a steep hill. Yes, option number 3 is the correct one. Question number 168. If the road is marked with broken white lines, you shall not change track, can change track if required, shall stop the vehicle. So I think option number 2 is the correct one. If there's a broken line in the center of the road, it means that you can overtake, you can change the track when required. So option number 2 is the correct one. Question number 169 says blinking red traffic light means stop the vehicle till green light glows, stop the vehicle and proceed if safe. And option number 3, reduce speed and proceed. So option number 2 is the correct one, stop the vehicle and proceed if safe. Question number 170 says maximum permitted speed of a motor car on a national highway in the state. Motor car, okay, the options are 60 km per hour, option number 2 70 kilometers, and option number 3 80 kilometers per hour. The correct answer is second one, 70 kilometers per hour on national highways in the state for motor cars. Okay, question number 171 says what is defensive driving? So option number 1, driving cautiously, anticipating violation of traffic rules and road signs both by drivers and other road users. And option number 2, driving with sole aim of reaching the destination with no regards to road signs. This option is definitely incorrect. Option number 3, driving on the assumption that the other road users will be cautious about their safety. So I think option number 1 is the correct one. Yes, option number 1 is correct. So question number 172 says what is meant by stop line? A line with 5 centimeters width in white or yellow color at the approach of road junction or pedestrian crossing. So I think option number 1 is the correct one. Yes, option number 1 is the correct one. As you have seen, just before the zebra crossing, there's a white continuous line on the crossings. 173rd question says, before starting the engine of the vehicle, check radiator water level and engine oil level. So option number 1 is the correct one. Yes, option number 1 is correct. 174th question says, maximum permissible speed of motorcycle, no limit, 50 kilometers per hour, 60 kilometers per hour. So I think that option number 2 is the correct one, 50 kilometers per hour, which is the maximum permissible speed of motorcycle. Next question, 175th question. The only vehicle which is permitted to be driven at a speed of exceeding 60 kilometers per hour is option number 1, motorcycle, option number 2, motor car, option number 3, stage carrier. So I think that motor car is the correct option. Option number 2, yes. Next question, friends. I'm increasing the speed, maximum permissible speed of a motor car near educational institution. So I think that this is 25 kilometers per hour. Option number 2. Yes, option number 2 is the correct one. 177th question says maximum permitted speed of trucks on national highway in the state. So option number 1, 50 km per hour. Option number 2, 60 km per hour. Option number 3, 70 km per hour. So option number 2 is the correct one, 60 km per hour. So next question, friends. 178th question, maximum permissible speed of a two-wheeler near educational institution. Okay, I think it's 25 km per hour. Option number 1, let's check it. Yes, for two-wheeler near educational institution, maximum permissible speed is 25 km per hour. Next question, friends. 179th question, projection of load up to 1 meters 100 centimeter towards back is permitted in tractor, in station wagon, in good carriages. So I think in good carriages it is permitted. Option number 3, yes. Next question, friends. 180th question, when lorries are loaded, the load can be projected to both sides within 30 centimeters. The load shall not be projected on both sides. And third, the load can be projected to both sides within 50 centimeters. So I think it cannot be projected on both sides. Option number 2. Question number 181 says maximum length of load that can be projected from rear parts of goods carriages, which is 100 centimeter. As you all know, option number 2 is the correct one. Yes, option number 2 is correct. Question number 182 says maximum permissible speed of heavy motor vehicles in cities. So heavy motor vehicles means truck, etc. inside the city limit. What is the maximum speed limit? 35 kilometers per hour, 45 or 60? So I think it's second option, 45 kilometers per hour. So question number 183 says maximum distance allowed between towing and towed vehicles. I think it's maximum 5 meters. Option number 2. So option number 2 is the correct one. 184th question says maximum permissible speed of motorcycle in cities is 40 km per hour, 30 km per hour or 50 km per hour. So I think option number 1 is the correct one. Option number 1 means 40 km per hour, which is the maximum permissible speed of motorcycle inside the city limit. Question number 185 says you are driving on a 2-lane street. Vehicle in front of you is moving very slowly and the road ahead is clear for overtaking. You should pass the vehicle from left hand side, pass the vehicle from right hand side, pass the vehicle from any convenient side. So option number 1 is the correct one. Pass the vehicle from the left hand side if the vehicle is moving very slowly and the road ahead is clear for overtaking. Otherwise you have to overtake always from right hand side. So 186 question says maximum speed permitted for vehicles towing another vehicle. Friends, previous question was that what is the safe distance allowed for towing another vehicle, which was 5 meters, and now there's a speed question that maximum speed permitted for vehicles towing another vehicles. So 20 km per hour, 24 km per hour or 32. So I think 24 km per hour is the correct answer. Yes, second option is the correct one. If you are towing a vehicle, the maximum speed limit can be 24 km per hour. 187th question, motor vehicle which is not permitted to drive in ghat roads at speed of more than 30 km per hour. Option number 1, heavy passenger vehicle, motor car and auto rickshaw. So I think second option is the correct one, motor car. 188th question, circumstances in which motorcycle can be driven at a speed of 60 km per hour during night, during daytime, under no circumstances. So I think option number 3 is the correct one. Under no circumstances a motorcycle can be driven at a speed of 60 km per hour. 189th question says the maximum speed permitted for motorcycles in city during night time. So option number 2 is the correct one, 30 km per hour for motorcycle in the city limits during night time. Let's check it. Yes, it is the correct one. So question number 190 says maximum permitted weight that can be carried on goods carriages, no limit, allowed as per permit, 10 tons. So I think allowed as per permit because size varies from vehicle to vehicle. So option number 2 is the correct one. Yes, it is the correct one. Question number 191 says the minimum fine for overloading in good carriages is rupees 1000, rupees 2000, rupees 3000. So second one is the correct option. 2000 is the minimum fine for overloading in good carriages. Question number 192 says maximum permissible speed of an auto rickshaw near educational institution. So I think it's 25 km per hour. Yes, option number 2 is the correct one, 25 km per hour. Question number 193 says maximum permissible speed of a light motor vehicle means private cars near educational institution. So I think it's 25 km per hour. Option number 3. Yes, it is the correct one. Question number 194 says maximum permissible speed of a motor car on ghat roads. So motor car on ghat roads 40 km per hour, 30 km per hour or 20 km per hour. Option number 1 is the correct one, 40 km per hour for motor cars on ghat roads. Maximum permissible speed of a motorcycle on ghat roads. Option number 1, 30 km per hour. Option number 2, 35 km per hour. Option number 3, 40 km per hour. So option number 3 is the correct one, 40 km per hour. And friends, for these ghat roads question, I would suggest that you prepare a table on paper on which every type of vehicle is mentioned and their maximum speed limit on ghat roads is mentioned. Otherwise, you will confuse these ghat roads questions. Question number 196 says maximum permissible speed of an auto rickshaw. So 50 km per hour, 30 km per hour or 40 km per hour. So I think 40 km per hour. Yes, it is the correct one. As you can all notice that at the back side of every auto rickshaw, the maximum permissible speed 40 km per hour it is written. So question number 197 says maximum permissible speed of light motor vehicle means private cars is 60 km per hour, 70 km per hour or no limit. So I think option number 1 is the correct one, 60 km per hour. So 198th question says maximum permissible speed of a medium motor vehicle is 80 kilometers per hour, 65 kilometer per hour, or 70 kilometer per hour. So option number 2 is the correct one, friends, which is 65 kilometer per hour for medium motor vehicle. Question number 199 says, according to section 112 of the Motor Vehicles Act 1988, speed limit shall not be exceeded, shall not drive after consuming alcohol, shall not use vehicle on road without paying their tax. So option number 1 is the correct one. Speed limit shall not be exceeded. So friends, let's take on the last question of this video, question number 200, which is section 113 of the Motor Vehicles Act 1988 stipulates that the driver should not drive a vehicle after consuming alcohol. Second, exceeding the speed limit, exceeding the weight permitted to carry. So option number 3 is the correct one, exceeding the weight permitted to carry. So you can memorize these sections and these motor vehicle acts. So friends, this was the last question of this video. Remaining questions will be covered in the next video. So stay tuned and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon if you are new to my channel. And friends, if you like this video, kindly hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family on WhatsApp and Facebook. And friends, 2 more channels are displayed on your screen, Super Shivani channel and Kids Dishita Show. As you all know, Kids Dishita Show is a kids channel which is very interesting, entertaining and informative for your children. So your kids are going to love this channel. And Super Shivani is a recipe channel where 250 recipes are already uploaded, and every now and then a new recipe is uploaded. So I would recommend that you should subscribe these 2 channels as well and hit the bell icon of these 2 channels. The link of these 2 channels is also given in the description. You can share these links, you can click on these links and directly subscribe, and recommend other people to also subscribe these channels. So hope you like this video. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.